Caleb.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just talk about that spurt as something that kind of jump started you guys in the second half.
I mean, I think going into halftime, just like our energy and our body language wasn't, up to par. So coming out the second half, I know, like, my good spirit, my good energy, just to get the team, get them going and have a good spark. So, that sequence where I stole the ball twice and was able to get us baskets, I feel like that brought us some life and, brought our spirits up and try to get a run.
How difficult are our teams making it to get the ball to Armando inside? Because it seems like even when it's not even a hard double, there's like a shadow double of the guy, down there making it difficult to get a pass.
I mean, that just shows how much of a good player he is. He's a threat, so each team is going to double, whether it's on the weak side, coming from the passer or whatever. They're going to try to make it hard for him. But I think it does a terrific job of either attacking the double team or swinging out, finding an open teammate, which he's been doing all year. So I mean, that just shows how much credit teams are showing him. They got a double. But he's been doing a good job of handling it, trying to make it a little bit difficult for him. But he's been doing a good job.
Were there any structural changes at halftime offensively, or was it just the whole halftime message was get your mojo right?
I mean, there was no X and O's that we had to throw out there, new set plays or any tweaks that we had to make. It was just more about fixing our energy, our mindset. So I felt like me, going out there just to be a little spark, get the team going. Whether it's make a play for my teammates or making a play for myself, and just cheering everybody on and just uplifting everybody. Because the adversity is going to kind of hit it today, but we was able to when it did hit, we was able to avoid it and get through it, make the runs when we needed to.
It appeared one of the byproducts was a little bit more movement on offense in the second half, and that kind of opened up more quality looks for you guys.
Yeah, I think a little spacing here and there was, here and there in the first half. I said it twice, but in the second half, we was able to open up the floor a little bit, get guys in right spots where we was able to drive and penetrate. We got the ball down low to Mondo. He was able to either make a quick move or get out the double team, find an open guy. We was able to either drive or knock it down from three. It was also big for us, Leaky and Pete, getting second offensive chance points for us. Our big emphasis is 3, 4, 5 get to the glass, and they did that, so they was able to either get another possession for us or make the basket for themselves.
What was I was going to say about halftime? I mean, what was the mood like after what a struggle that was, and did somebody speak up? Did somebody say this got to stop? Like, what was just the overall vibe like, and what was going on in there at halftime?
I mean, it was definitely ugly going to halftime. You look at the score. I don't think they counted the basket.
It had 19 points.
Yeah, so going to halftime, it was like, I let off, just talking, like, bro, like, we gotta stop. We gotta, just keep our heads up, hold our spirits, our body language sucks right now. Hold each other accountable, keep it together. Just little, and then everybody just started adding in little things. Hoots came in fiery, so that kind of uplifted our spirits. But I think we're at a time where it's like, why do we always have to come into half times with speeches or trying to get ourselves going? Like, our backs against the wall right now. So, and that's my main message. So I think the second half that really stuck in the back of our brain. He was able to execute.
But you did have that energy, I thought, coming out of halftime. I mean, it was a difference about you.
It was a difference, and that's what I was talking about. Like, just the overall vibe. I mean, it was way better than before. When we're down going to halftime, kind of like get down on ourselves and be a little bit too hard on ourselves, rather than just like, all right, guys, like not letting one possession carry on to other possessions. And just if you make a mistake, just make up for it in the next. Like, don't dwell on it. Just continue to just play with energy. And I think coming out of the second half, we was really we felt good about ourselves. We had a better pep to our step. We was able to have energy, from the guys on the court and the guys on the bench. And everyone was just supporting one another. So I think that went a long way.
I jokingly asked Pete, this was the first time you guys ever heard Hubert cuss at halftime. Just knowing he obviously didn't, but if there was ever a time that he was going to do it, this would be it.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Was that sort of the vibe that you got throughout the locker room, that he's not going to cuss, but you were that close to getting something like that from him?
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely furious. He's not going to curse or anything, but he's definitely probably getting to that point because we know how good we are, and it's just kind of a little bit frustrating when we don't play our best. our hardest. Energy's not there, but you know, he was close, but like I'll probably say there's been other games where he's been a little bit closer.
Is this a little bit relieving? And are we at the point where it doesn't really matter how you play as long as you get wins at this point?
I mean, a win's a win. I mean, we're at the point where we just gotta, you know, slug it out through these difficult times. You know, it's not easy to win on the road ever. So, you know, we're just gonna take this win and use it going into Saturday's game. Be happy in the moment because sometimes you just need that. You can't really just be sad all the time, disappointed and frustrated. Can't be rainy days all the time. I have some sunny, so that's like how I'm looking at things right now.
Cool.